just on my way home right now, and as I was driving, I was just thinking about our lives here on earth, and our purpose, our meaning, life, death. What does it all mean? And nowadays we're taught that life has no meaning, that life is purposeless, and that each and every single one of us are just accidents, and somehow after billions of years and so forth, we have evolved from bacteria to fish to monkeys, and here we are now, and we're just here to make the most of it and work to attain money, and afterwards just die. And to me, when I think about that, and because I know God, and the fact that I see everything around me, I see what He's created, and I see just thinking about everything God has created, from the smallest atom to our bodies to sunsets and just the world, the planet Earth, like all these beautiful things that God has created. My point is, you're not an accident. Your life is not meaningless. God has created you, and He knows you by name, and He desires to have a relationship with you. And if you would take a second of your life, of your short life here on earth, before you die, please get to know the God of the universe. He wants to save you from the things that are destroying your life, from the sin that is ruining your relationships, sin that is ruining your life, the sin that is ruining your future, and the sin that ultimately separates you from God after you die. And the reason for that is because God is just. Because God is just, He simply can't sweep a crime under a rug. He has to do what is just. And every single one of us, our sin has earned us the death sentence. Our sin has earned us separation from God. But God didn't leave us. He sent His Son, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, a historical figure, a man who lived in ancient Palestine. And this man that is known all around the world suffered suffered for a crime that he didn't commit. He suffered and he died, was crucified on a cross. And the reason for this was the reason why he did this was for you. He did it so that you wouldn't have to suffer the penalty of your sin. And this is all prophesied in the book of Isaiah. A book that was later confirmed from the Dead Sea Scrolls, which was an ancient artifact that was found, confirming and proving that it predated the birth of Christ. And so that's just what I want to say. You only have one life. God desires to give you life abundantly. And the Bible is clear that those who reject His grace, His sacrifice, will have to pay for their own sins, will have to pay the penalty of their sins. And so I ask you, are you willing to accept this free gift of love, of grace, of mercy? Or are you going to continue to live a life of futility and suffer regret for an eternity?
Give me my keys back. Where's my house key? I'll take her to the nurse. Please hold on in. We'll see you again.
Oh, sweetie mama miss me. Did you miss my mama? Did you miss my mama? What'd you do? What'd you do?